Hi, I'm Seamless, and I accidentally made this really sweet Harmor bass. Um, how I made this bass is I've actually covered it before. It has to do with the custom harmonic unison settings that you can do in Harmor. Um, I'll have this preset, and I guess whatever I make next in a minute to for downloading. But I'm going to show you real quick what just happened. It's actually pretty simple. I wasn't even actually trying to make a bass, and it just kind of happened. So first we start off and we make the most simple thing in the universe, a Reese type detuned saw thing. So I got my unison up on 2, phase it at center, pan at nothing, and pitch kind of high. And we get that detuned saw Reese kind of thing. So that's happened. After this, you go into harmonic unison pitch here. Now, what this does, what this window is for, is it controls at which part of the spectrum. Like you see when I put my mouse here, look up over to the upper left up here, this little information bar. It'll tell you which octaves it is corresponding to, and then you can edit it. So like doink, doink. It's not 100% apparent what just happened, but what's going on here is that this here indicates that this section has less of the pitch thickness applied to it. Now this isn't just like frequency splitting where you basically are like, oh, this is a mask. It's like only these frequencies are having it applied to it, and that's just how it is. That's true to a sense, but what's actually happening is that, see this line here where it's like less over here and less over here. It's actually like as if at this point it's at this value, and at this point it's at this value. It's actually different pitch values, as not necessarily pitch affect volume. It's actually the values are different, and that creates pretty interesting effects. And then to top it off, just distort. Or in the case of the other bass, it's quieter because I have an actual effect channel that's actually running in the mix and isn't being Anyway, the internal control using the harmonic unison pitch in Harmor is basically it's like solving for n for the frequency splitting and Reese processing. Because you would normally split your frequencies and then apply different chorusing or fledging effects on the mids and the highs or whatever, how many splits you made to kind of get this effect. And even that wouldn't you could kind of get the same effect, but even that wouldn't really get you this sort of thing. Like I originally used it because I wanted like to for resampling purposes, because when you're resampling, you can use the unison. You might hear that you lose certain phase information on like the bass or the mids or whatever, and you can just turn the unison off for the mids or the highs. So like I'm also distorting it, so it's being weird, but you can see over here how it's actually affecting the frequencies. Anyway, as I said, I discussed this in a previous how to bass. I wouldn't necessarily say more in depth because the concept is really not a very deep one. It's just a very straightforward and relatively simple kind of thing. But the effect, like I said, I wasn't even trying to make a bass. I'm trying to make actually like the opposite of a bass. I'm really high, airy kind of like. I didn't even finish like starting the effects chain. I was just like, oh, okay, set this and then. Damn, that sounds cool. Anyway, also, you see how like it's kind of like a rhythmic speed. You change how much pitch thickness there is determines how fast it is. So if you want to be faster or slower, you control the pitch thickness amount. Yes. So anyway, I hope that was neat. This is still the track from How to Bass 18. I haven't even used this bass yet. I'm not actually sure if I'm going to use it at all because this track already has like 9 different basses, and like you can never have enough bass, but I need to actually make the track. I just only now have a structure for the intro, and I'm not even sure I'm going to keep that. Like this particular track is driving me insane, but it's yielding interesting information in terms of bass processing. So I hope that's been useful for you. It's been fun for me. Anyway, if you have any questions, you can ask in the comments and whatnot, and I will answer them if I can. So yes, thank you. This has been How to Bass 20. 20. There's been 20 of them. 20.